Okay. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be playing some more Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal. Let me make sure everything is looking alright. I think it is. I think we should be pretty much good to go. Like I said, let me double check on that. Yep, looks like we're good. Okay. Um, yeah. Today we're going to be playing some more Creeper World 3. I'm gonna get into this mission, which is a little bit more difficult. Um, at least I say that, but I'm kind of just basing that off of the fact that um, when I've looked at how long it's taken people to go through this, it seems to have taken them quite some time. The average time is fairly long, so kind of makes me assume that this mission is gonna probably take a little while. I do apologize for the lack of streams lately. First originally it was for okay, yeah, I'm going to dog sit and stuff. Then during that I got sick, and then I've just been sick and just haven't really been really up for streaming. So, I'm doing the wrong thing. Oopsies, that was a mistake. There we go. So we'll go for this, then we'll go for this next. Take over this little guy. Then we can take over this little guy. So this level actually has these new transportation guys, right? These, like, whatever things. How these guys work is that they require power. So normally, like, these guys, for example, they just transport creeper, anti-creeper stuff around. But these guys, they do that, but you have to actually power them. And they are unpowered unless unless anti-creeper is actually touching them. So they'll receive power and they'll be powered if anti-creeper is touching them, but otherwise they won't be. So I'm actually going to block that off for now. And then we can start bringing down this wall right here. And start letting the anti-creeper kind of take over this guy. Then we can get this power up right here. We'll also get this, which will be really nice, because this will provide us with 5 reactors on a power zone. And it will provide us with that much energy. It's actually quite a lot of energy. So yeah, so you can see here is like if I put a relay right here, it says like, oh yeah, it'll provide power to that guy. But he doesn't have anyone else to transport the energy or the anti-creeper or creeper 2, so it's not actually going to do anything yet. So at this moment, it actually doesn't do anything. Luckily, because it could be very bad if we had, like, let's see, where does this go? This guy over here. We had this guy over here sending energy back this way, then that could be very bad. Oh wow. So it would. I don't think there's even like a way of getting here. It says that he's gonna awaken. I don't think there's a way of actually. I mean, actually, you could probably use guppies. Maybe. That's probably a good way of like doing it. Like if you wanted to like speed run this, I think that's probably how you could do it. Is do the guppy strategy. Send a guppy over and activate that like right before or before that emitter goes off. Hey Megabyte, how are you doing? think I actually have to destroy this, and then I can put that down. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll try taking over. Wait, how much does this produce? 30. Oh, okay, maybe not that one. We'll go for this little zone here to try to get this guy here. But yeah, how's your night going, Megabyte? And thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Once I get this zone going, and then I can get my forge up, I can get that going. So that'll be nice to have. But yeah, you can see now that that this thing is flooded with anti-creeper. Now it's fully powered. Um, you know what? Actually, having guppies wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Uh, like if I send a guppy up to here, for example, that would actually be a really good idea. Send it up to there. It's kind of overkill putting up a 9 wall right here, but I figured better be safe than sorry, right? And then yeah, this should go up to here. I don't think it'll provide power to anything else along the way, right? It should just be that. So yeah, it should go to here, provide this thing with power, and then that'll get flooded, and then it can return to the base, and then I can send them on a different mission later on. And now we can open that up, and then that will, yeah, take over this area. Yeah, it would have been nice to actually take over this area with the guppy very early on, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't think about that until now. But that would actually be a very good strategy. And like I said, I imagine that's probably what people do, is they do that, and then that's how they get like fairly quick times. Okay, now we can get the Titan or the Forge going. We'll put that there. We'll put another reactor here. Definitely want put some of these terrain guys down. Terrain modifiers, whatever you want to call them. You know what? We'll put one on there because it's gonna be a while before I actually probably ever mess with that. Just kind of waiting for that guy, right? The yellow here, I don't. Let me check where all the yellow guys go to. So there's this, because that seems fairly weak. I can take that over soon. There's this one here, which is fairly weak, and then there's, okay, that one over there definitely needs to be blocked off. So at least this one here needs to be blocked off. And then we could definitely start taking over yellow, I believe. I think if we do that, I think we'll be good. I think that'll kind of start producing at least how much. I need. Okay, you know what? I might actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's the wrong way. I have the guppy just in case they do run out of power. Which they actually did, surprisingly. I didn't think they were going to run out of power, but it's a good thing I had that guppy. Anyways. Now let's start taking over yellow here. We can block that off there. Now, so yeah, now yellow's getting taken over. This area should start getting taken over fairly soon. Our guys produce 50 each, which is very nice. We can take over this little zone here. Let's definitely want to block off this area because that leads to the red, and we definitely do not have enough to take over red yet. So now we have like magenta, I think. We have magenta under our control right now. We could send the guppy actually up to here. Take over this magenta. Over here is going to be a little too strong yet. We could take over this one at least. Okay, we took over that area too. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the white and the red here. I mean, we're gonna have to go for it just because it's a little too close. But I mean, actually, I'm gonna do that. I'll do that. So yeah, so now we have this area taken over. I think we could go for at least the white one here. Yeah, we could definitely go for the white one here. Doesn't seem like, I mean, realistically, it's only this little area that could be a little problematic for white. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I'm actually going to send the guppy over. I'm gonna send him over to here and hope that this gets filled, right? That's okay. That's enough landing room for the guppy. So now he can take over the magenta here, provide it with power, return to base. And then we can do that, and then we'll put walls up there, just for now. In case this does get taken over. Actually, I mean, we'll just put up a wall there. Actually, just until my guys get a little bit stronger. We could actually bring this wall down though, because that can take that power zone. This would be nice to have. It's not gonna reach, anyways. Well, actually, it would if I do that. Then that would connect it, which is nice. Okay. Then we can have these guys up here. A bunch of these guys up here. Just in their little zone, just in case. Let's do that. Get some of these guys down. We'll get a reactor here as well. Increase the range as well. I need to make sure that there's not any places that I'm missing that could potentially really screw me over. Like any spots where like any spots where there could potentially be like, oh, if you get rid of this little absorber guy, then you're gonna get flooded with creeper or just something like that. Like I don't need something like that happening. And I really don't want something like that happening. That would be extremely bad if it did. Green. Okay, here's a green here. So if I'm gonna try to get green, it's definitely not gonna be through that. I could potentially take over that area, but I think it's still a little too far off. Only getting 50. You know what? I could. Well, okay. What about brown? Okay, brown has some options here. I could definitely brown. Okay, the only place actually producing any like creeper is just this guy here. So we can definitely take over brown. Let's see if we can get rid of this guy. I think my strategy is gonna be if we can take over this guy here, then I'm gonna block this part up. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of that, and now I'm gonna just block this off as quickly as I can. Yeah, yep. Yep. Okay, yeah, just try to block that off as much as I can. So then it all gets sent into this absorber, and then we can take it over. I think that should work. I don't really care about this area though. Because this little zone here isn't actually going to do much for me. But, um, that power zone is going to be nice. But this little absorber guy isn't going to do much for me. So that's why I don't really care about that too much. Um, is there anywhere I can send the guppy to like do some work to put in some overtime? Let's see. What about the blue areas? So we already took over that blue area up there. The blue area over here is kind of screwed. So blue kind of is like it's off limits. There's not really anywhere else I can send it. Magenta, I've almost pretty much taken over all of Magenta's areas except for right there, which is also off limits. We can turn off number one. We can turn off that zone. Probably should leave this turned on or leave it as is for now, just because there's a lot of stuff going on with it that I'm not entirely sure about. I don't want to touch it and then break something or like cause absolute chaos. We can get rid of this guy though. What is some place that we could potentially block off that would provide us with some good stuff? I think we really should take over this area, because then we'll be able to get this green guy here, and then it looks like this area up here would actually be very useful for us. So I'm actually gonna block this off with a. I'll leave it as is now because right now it's actually like getting rid of a lot of the blue creeper. But I do desperately want to take over this area so I can get this green guy going. But I don't think I can break through. I mean, it's extremely unlikely that I'm gonna break through here. Yeah, no, it doesn't really seem like I'm gonna break through. Maybe slowly, but oh! Actually, perfect. This is actually like a good time to bring this wall down. I completely forgot about it. I really didn't think that I was gonna ever actually have to bring it down, but this is the one time where this is actually okay. Nice. Nice. And so this guy will get taken over, and he might actually be able to help a little bit and assist in taking over this area. I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to assist, but something might happen. We might make some sort of breakthrough, because for the most part, it like this guy up here is kind of like preoccupied, right? So we can kind of forget about him. We can kind of get him out of the picture. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what to really do here to really break through with this. I think I'll just have to hold off for now. I think I'll have to hold off for now. That is progress though. We've made a little bit of progress. Can I take over this guy maybe? Maybe it would be possible to take over this guy. Okay, we did. We did. Nice. Realistically, we'll want to also block over. Okay, so now we have this zone taken over. Okay. So now our guys produce a little bit of extra anti-creeper, which is nice. That's always good to have. Let's get this zone taken over as well. Probably want to actually get this whole area if we can get. That's really expensive, so it's gonna be a while before we fully are able to take over that stuff. Um, let's see. I really wish I could have gotten that guy early on, but it's fine. It's fine. It happens. Mistakes are made sometimes. Um, might as well bring down this area here. Let's see. What else can we do? I'll wait for this to get taken over. That's just a power zone. Not really a big deal. I think what we should do is, yeah, I think block off this guy. Or is there like a zone? I'll put him here for now. I'll wait until this is like about taken over, and then I will, and then I'll block off the wall. I think that's what I'll do. Let's see. What else can I do? This. I feel like I'm really close to being able to take over this area. I feel like I'm really, really close. But every time I say I'm really close, I feel like I go in and then get completely like screwed over. Huh. I just don't feel like I can quite get that area taken over again. Oh, a potential problem could be that it's pulling from that, maybe? That could actually be a slight problem. Okay, so I need to keep that there, unfortunately, so I'm kind of just left with one of these. Uh, I mean, it might not actually really be. You know, I can just block this off. If it is doing anything, I can at least block it off and fully just basically stop anything that could be happening here. Again, not sure if anything is actually happening there, but if anything is, then we can at least stop it. Seems like it actually was. So okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so now we have that. We have that taken over. Should actually be relatively soon that we take over the rest, maybe if we're lucky. I mean, we'll see, but I'm not. I'm a little weary on how well this is gonna go. So we at least have this area taken over. It's gonna be a very shoot. We're gonna have to. I kind of forgot about this area here. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of bad things happening right now, but it's fine. It's gonna be okay. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about. Why would there be anything to worry about? Oh, jeez. Okay, now we can do that, right? Why? Why is it pouring so much? Why is it freaking like why? Like genuinely, why? I think I have the wall too close, and maybe that's why. Maybe it's like pouring over the wall because it like considers it to be on the wall. Like it's definitely not producing enough to. I don't know. I'm confused on how this works. My time on this is going to be really bad, but it doesn't matter, right? We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how this goes. That must have been the problem, right? Yeah. I think it was. I think it was that it was just like on the wall. So then when I did that, and then it like was pouring it over the wall for some reason. I don't know. That was weird. But we should be good now. This area will get taken over. Let's block this off for now because this says it'll give us a power tower, which would be really nice. This will also give us a power tower, but let's focus one at a time. That way we're not that way it'll go a little bit faster. It'll be a little bit easier to do that. Uh, let's see, let's see. Yeah, I can't. I simply cannot get. Wait, wait. But this area isn't getting high amounts of stuff anymore. So I actually would be okay to take over this area, but at the same time, it would unleash a lot of creeper into my stuff. Uh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Actually, yeah, we're gonna everything's gonna be like destroyed. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say it's faring better than I thought it would, and then I heard all the explosions, and it was like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not so much. Maybe I was a little wrong about that. I mean, it actually will go well once I have it all figured out. But okay, yeah, like we should be good here soon. We should be good to take over this area. Realistically, there's not actually much here, so I think we should actually be fine once like, cause there's just a lot of creeper in this area, but there's not, like, these two guys are barely actually producing any creeper. So once we kind of get rid of that, like, excess amount of creeper that's, like, kind of built up in that area, then we'll be fine. Like, there's nothing to worry about at that point. It's just making sure that my stuff isn't completely destroyed by that time. By the time that happens, there we go, and we can put that guy back down, so that this area is still getting powered. How's it going over here? Going actually pretty well. Is there an area I can put a guppy over here that would power this guy? Doesn't seem like it. Unless that reaches, but I don't think it would, unfortunately. Okay, well, we'll see what happens with that. We can definitely take over this area. We definitely need to make sure that we don't take over that area yet, because that's got the blue guy, and that would be very bad. We should, I think, at this point, really be, like, safe to take over this area, I think. Like, realistically, I think we should be okay. Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe? We're gonna find out. That's basically what is happening. We're finding out whether or not it's... Well, somehow that made it worse. Let's do this. Let's put that up, and then... Where's that? There. We can do that. Now that should stop it. Should stop. Yeah, that blue guy is really pumping a lot into this green. This little green area here. I'm surprised by how much it's sending into this actual area. Okay, now we can block this off. Now we can have it all just focus down onto this guy here and try to get rid of him as quickly as possible. There we go. We got him. So now we can cut that off. This will be a power zone, which isn't actually that good for us, but it's also not, like, terrible, I guess. This will actually be very nice. I'll finally get to show off being able to actually upgrade my stuff, which will be very nice as well. Now we have a yellow guy taken over. So now, if we actually want to, we could find a yellow area to send a guppy to. Unfortunately, all of the yellow zones kind of look unsafe at the moment. So I don't think that's gonna be an option. So we're just gonna have to kind of wait it out, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how things go. We could probably take over this area right here. It is producing 200, but most of it is getting absorbed into this absorber right here, so I think we would actually be safe to take this area over. Is this... Okay, this is good to go. We can bring this guy down to here as well. Put up some walls just for now, just to make sure that this... I mean, this would actually be fine. That's a 20, and that's a 20, so we can actually take those over. But yeah, we're good to upgrade our stuff now. And we can... Let's see. Yep, that's... I'll stick with that for now. So we'll upgrade those guys. Put up the wall there for now, and then we'll bring this one down, and then we can take over these two guys here. They are extremely weak. Bring down the 5 wall. once this gets taken over. There we go. Bring down the 5 wall. We'll get rid of that. And we could actually take over this guy. It wouldn't actually be that difficult. Pretty cheap, actually, to do so. How tall? You know what? I'm just going to bring down this whole thing right here. And then I'll put a reactor on it because we need more reactors. The reason why we need so many reactors is for upgrading. Upgrades cost quite a bit of energy to do. So I figure, you know what, might as well put down some more reactors because we desperately need them. And they are just extremely good to have anyways. I think that can reach. That can reach. We can get rid of the 3 doors as well. The number 3 door. Get rid of those. I could actually move the reactor closer, which I think is a good idea. Just in case if I want to put up a wall right here. Unfortunately can't do that there, but that's fine. We'll bring this wall down, take over these 2 absorbers right here. This would actually probably be a good time to increase energy efficiency, increase packet speed. So we'll do that. And then we can go through and upgrade more of our emitters. I think that's fine for now. I think that's okay. Let's go through that. This will be a power zone, so we can put a relay right here. I think that'll be a good spot for it. It'll be able to reach. These guys will be done soon with their upgrades. I'm not sure if he's able to reach this guy here. He might be able to, but that does seem pretty far. Yeah, no, unfortunately he can't quite reach it, but he can reach those 3, so that's good. I think that's a good spot for him. Let's see. At this point, we're just kind of going through and upgrading our guys. I don't think there's really anything else that needs to be done now. But let me go through it. We could get, actually that's a lot, 300. Yeah, that's a little too much for now. We could send a guppy over to here though, get that guy going. Let's build the wall up a little bit more right there. So you can get this ring guy here, which won't really do much, but it'll at least be another guy that we can have on our side. Another little guy. This guppy is really nice. Get another one. 120 to increase efficiencies are going to be way off. Just hold off for a little bit longer. See what I do. You know what, now we do have this whole area now to take over to kind of reclaim. So I might as well kind of start putting in some reactors. Like I could put in more of these terps, but at the same time, I mean, increasing emitters is kind of more important. Like upgrading the emitters. So I definitely would say, like I said, I feel like those are more important. So I'm gonna try to focus on that sort of thing for now. Put a relay there though. And I mean we might as well put one there, and then we can put one there as well. And do all that good stuff. These guys are getting max guy's upgraded, so that means that we can start kind of expanding a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade that, and I'm also gonna increase the energy storage. That can't quite reach, so we're gonna move this guy. Sure, put him. Put him there. Upgrade some more. Bring down this wall here. Put up a 9 right there. Might as well. So yeah, all of our guys pretty much getting fully upgraded. So now we can, even some of the guys that are like fairly strong, like even like the 200s, we can take over pretty nicely. To like the 280s right here, we can definitely take over. Like I said, our guys are 30. Double the strength of their guys, so nothing really to worry about. So now, yeah, we can start taking over pretty much everything. Um, this area surprisingly is standing strong, but I think we could actually take over green as well. I hope. Let me make sure that green is. No, green doesn't really have anything going for it either. But we can bring down this wall and then have. We can take over brown here. And then we could have. Does that relay reach? No, it does not. I was hoping to get this guy here, that one, but can't quite reach it. Any other brown guys? Any other ones? Some of the brown guys are right here. They're all kind of like centered around that little area there, so that's not gonna help us. Put a turpin. Just for the sake of it. Just for that. We can bring down that wall because now we're going to be pretty good to take over this area. I did put it at 1. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's make that wall bigger. Sure. Okay. Yeah, everyone is doing pretty nicely. Some of these are at 1800s though. I'm not sure how I'm gonna take over those guys when they're at freaking 1800. But I guess they plan on us doing it somehow, some way. So we're just kind of expected to follow along and see what happens. See, these guys are at 200, 300, 300, 700. Okay, yeah, that's where the problem lies. Is those really high numbers. We could actually take over these guys. They're at 300 and 200. Like I said, we're at 430. That guy's at 1500, but he'll be on our side soon. I say 1500. I'm into 150. I don't know which one I said. This area will be taken over soon. Not really anything to worry about. I mean, actually this is a little problematic, especially with the magenta guy right there too. That is a little problematic as well. 500s and 700s there. Actually, you know what? We probably could take over this area. I don't exactly want. Yeah. I'd kind of rather this red guy not get taken over yet because of this area here. Actually, I could get rid of that. Then I can bring down the wall, and then this guy should actually run out of power, and then that should be fine. We can then take over this area. I think we should be okay with that. Yeah, then we can start taking over these zones here. Um, put down more of these reactors, especially in little areas that not really much action is going to happen with the Terps. So figure might as well put those guys in those little zones. Um, I could probably bring down this wall as well without too much to worry about. Yep, there we go. Now I just have to get to here. If I can get it to here, then I can upgrade these guys, which will be very nice if I can get that done. If I can get that happening, I think I can get rid of that reactor, and then yeah, there we go. Now we're close enough for that to happen. I'd like to take over this area soon as well, but that's going to be a little while. Uh, Dang. Okay. Just put up a bigger wall. Yeah, that's at 1800. Like I said, that's gonna be a little while. That's only a 300, right? Yeah, that's only 300. So we could take over this part, this guy right here, without a problem. That's a 700 though, so that's not gonna happen. Uh, uh-oh, what happened? Oh, why did this? Oh, it's because I took over that area up there, so then it reduced how much this guy had in his head built up. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Let's just bring that down then, and then we can put that up. How is Blue doing? Blue is kind of suffocating a little bit, I feel like. Let's block off one of the sides. There we go. That's all we had to do to take over this guy. And now we can upgrade him. Get some reactors down over here as well. What? Oh, that guy's all the way up there. Okay, nothing really to worry about. Get that upgraded too. Take over some of these zones, but make sure that these get blocked off. That's actually filling up very quickly. I am surprised by how quickly these guys are filling up, but definitely not going to complain. Very happy about it, must say. Let's just make sure that these zones don't get taken over yet. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else? Honestly, would I be fine taking over blue? Blue, I say blue is suffocating, but it's actually fairly strong still. I didn't realize. Um, I mean, it's at like 400. Yeah, actually, it does have some pretty strong zones. Let's try to. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do this. We'll do this. Put up a 9 zone there, and then we can put a relay on top. So we can do that. Put that there, and then that will work. Um, that'll work fine. And then that gets connected. So let's see. Where can we put the? Where can we put these? Definitely one on there. Uh, Other than that, blue doesn't really have any strong footholds, I don't think. Like, yeah, realistically, it's only really this one, but other than that, I think we could start taking over the blue zones. Anywhere that it has, like, the little blue guys. Because, I mean, this guy here is actually fairly weak, but, um, all of my other guys fairly strong, so I'm pretty confident, actually. Could Okay, theoretically, could I bring down the blue wall? Like, could I bring down these little areas that are under the control or like would unleash me? That's what I'm a little worried about, but I think it's so far it seems. I think we're pretty fine. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're fine. Surprisingly fine. Like genuinely like nothing bad actually happened. I'm very surprised by that. Yeah, we can't quite go for that guy yet. He's in a little too deep. I don't think we can go for this yellow guy yet. We could get this brown guy though. Take over him. Definitely be able to get these two emitters here soon. Uh, this yellow guy maybe we could get. 'Cause this is only a yeah. You know what? Well, was there like some dangers here? No. Let's do that instead. We can get with that reactor. Increase the fire range. I'm pretty confident that yellow should be able to take over. Like this area should get taken over. Hopefully at least. How is red doing? How is red looking? Red is looking a little dangerous still. Got a 700 there. Got a couple 1200s. Uh, Realistically though, other than that, red is kind of looking weak. I'm not sure which one I should go for first. Either red or magenta. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one to go for. I'm just trying to make sure this yellow guy doesn't get caught up in the mix and ends up getting absolutely demolished. That would be very bad. I am not entirely sure how I'm gonna deal with some of these like 1800s, like this one right here, or 1900. Like, how exactly am I expected to deal with that? That's what I'm curious about. We can definitely get rid of at least this little zone here. No problem. Really nothing to worry about. Bring down that whole wall there as well. Take over this guy. You know what? Actually, there we go. Oh, well, okay, not quite. There we go. That works fine. Okay, so number one. Okay, so number one is right there. So as long as we can put it actually on that guy. Nothing bad could happen if we put it on that guy, right? Nothing possibly bad could happen. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, that didn't exactly go well. Bring it down closer to this guy. I think that'll be better. Because this guy is just he basically produces 1,000, like, because he's literally twice as good as these guys, so he basically produces 1,000, which is still a pretty major like concern that I have. Is like, how am I expected to possibly deal with the 1900s and stuff when even these guys that produce, a ton of anti-creeper still don't produce as much as they do. Like, I don't know how exactly I'm expected to deal with those guys when even the best guys are not, like, even when my best guys are not even close to it. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. There we go. There we go. Those guys are all taken over. These guys will be next. And we can upgrade these guys as well. And then upgrade this guy next. There we go. Okay. Put another relay down just in case. Just in case we need it. You never know. Oh. Oh, I forgot why I got rid of that relay in the first place. Oopsies. Yeah, I kind of forgot why I got rid of that relay, and it was because of this guy. My bad, my bad. How much do upgrades actually add? So this guy goes from 200. So each upgrade adds 100. That's basically what I'm seeing. Yeah. So each upgrade adds 100. Ooh, you know what? If we could somehow she's 1950? Bro, there's no way you expect me to deal with those guys, right? No freaking shot. That is crazy. Either you are psychopathic. You think I can deal with those I think red guys are gonna be different. Oh, you know what? We could actually go take over these areas. We should be fine to take them. Let's see. That's a 500. You know what? We should be good to take over these guys as well. Now that I think about it. Not even a problem. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, I feel like red would be actually very easy to take over. Just looking at like how freaking easy I just took over this little area right here, I feel like red would be actually fairly easy to take over. Like obviously when it comes to some other things, not so much. Some other guys are obviously quite difficult to take over, but okay, that's gonna get taken over. You know what? Actually, okay, so now I actually have a little bit of power to go through. I can take over more of these zones. Let's block that off for now. That's just gonna produce some power, so not a big deal. Yeah, bunch of reactors down. See another one of these guys down. We haven't put any of those guys down in a while. Make sure these guys get upgraded. Honestly, we might be able to take over this 700. I'm not entirely sure about it. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Might be possible. Because, like, yes, the 700 does produce way more than all of my guys individually. All my guys combined might be able to do it. It's the same reason why I'm thinking getting rid of this wall here and just having the brown guy take over the 700 might actually work. And it actually is working. Wow. I actually did it. Might even be able to take over an 800, which is crazy. Took over the 800. Wow. Okay, well I'm gonna do that. Yeah, block that off now. Then we can take over this area. Take over this 500. Nice. Make sure to get all these guys upgraded. And then we can bring down this wall too. Like the thing is, with the amount of with the amount of absorbers and stuff around, it actually makes it a lot easier. So it's actually like, even though that there are some of these guys that are like 1900, it does still make it possible to get through and take stuff over because of the amount of absorbers and everything like that are around that are just like strictly just causing problems. Are there any emitters that I'm missing? I don't think there are. Any that haven't been upgraded yet? Oh. As I say that, there's literally one right there. Bring down that wall, bring down this one as well. Definitely should be able to take over that guy. Yeah, no problem. Should be able to take over these two as well. No problem either. 1,000? Wow, and we're gonna get this guy too. At least we should, theoretically. Well, he's probably after this gets taken over, yeah. There we go. There's a lot of power zones around, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I definitely would rather, obviously, like the power tower things. But I mean, I guess it's also like kind of like, oh yeah, I mean, you need a lot of space to put relays and stuff like that. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But I can't really like, like complain too much, right? My guys are already getting pretty strong, so not really any point in complaining, right? You know what? Maybe I'm good to take. Maybe I'm good to open up this blue guy now. We're gonna see. I got the destroy button ready. No, I think we're good. We might actually be able to take over this area. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna find out. Nice. We got this guy taken over down here. Uh, Try to just focus it onto this guy and then take him over, get him upgraded. Then we can head back, start focusing. There we go. Now we got that guy. Now we can bring down these walls and then start heading back up. Probably, yeah, probably go for that guy first. So we'll put up a wall here. Focus this guy next. Bring down this wall. Try to get rid of this absorber, and then we can attack on both sides. Still not sure how dealing with the 1900s is gonna go, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, let's just put that there, so we don't have to worry about this side as much. There we go. That helped speed it along a little bit. Okay. Down there should be fine. A lot of progress has been made over here that I did not actually realize. I think I'm just gonna fire the singularity and take these guys over. Just to kind of get that process over with. Get that going, then I'll be able to get them upgraded. If I open up the O2, that's gonna be really bad. Unless I just fully block this off, which I guess I could. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just fully block that off. Uh, Actually, opening up the O2 doesn't really do anything for me. Like, it really doesn't. Like what? Okay, I open up those. Like, it just doesn't do anything yet for me. So there's not really a point yet to actually do that, so I'm gonna hold off for now. See, oh, one of those at least was a power tower, which is nice. Then we can get that guy upgraded. Then hopefully soon get this guy. We can get these two, presumably be able to. Try to get one at a time, see what happens, see how that goes. See if we can kind of try to focus this guy first. Get him. Okay, we got him. And then go for this guy next. See, this is actually a good time to have a power zone. Because I need to get this guy and nothing actually reaches. So, I'm not entirely against having a power zone right here. As long as it reaches. Please tell me it's gonna reach. Oh wait, oh, I should probably upgrade. And it reaches. Okay, we're good. Put that guy there. We can upgrade his fire rate. Make them a little bit better. Just for now. Go with that. We'll see what we can get done here. There we go. Got that one. This is only a 25 right here, so we should actually be good to take him. this is... I didn't even realize. Where is that at? Over here. Okay. Oh, you know what? This area is actually very weak. I did not realize that. Okay, let's send the guppy over then. I did not realize that this area was so weak. I mean, it wouldn't have really mattered to have taken over this area anyways, this early on, but, you know. We're gonna see how this sort of incident plays out. Not sure, not... Okay. That actually went way better than I thought. Well, okay then. Yeah. Figured out how to deal with the 1900s. Yeah, it really does feel like we're gonna be able to take over red. I'm trying to see what zones red even has control over. And it has a few, but nothing that strong actually. Okay, we can return that guy home. I think we'll be good to go with that. Oh, you know what? Oh no. Get that building as quick as possible. Yeah, no, we need that going ASAP. ASAP. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so that area is gonna be good. Red is still holding on, but it's looking pretty weak. A lot weaker than it was, I should say. Is there any area I just want to like take over? That is like basically only being fueled because of the transporters. Let's see. Take over this. Is this ready yet? Yep, it is. The fact that it's so far away is really... It takes forever to actually deliver energy to it. Anyways. I'm pretty sure we could take over these areas, so I'm just going to open them up. Pretty confident we can take them. Yep, there we go. There's that one. $11.40. Right. Oh, every 330 milliseconds. Okay, that makes sense. Oh wait, these guys here just produce it every 330 seconds. Oh, these guys are just way stronger. The way okay, I didn't actually know that these guys were just like base level, just stronger than the other guys. Okay, that makes sense. So if this is supposed to be 3 times power, I don't quite understand why it's not actually going at 3 times. Actually, like 3 times the power. It must be base level? I don't understand. Oh, I think I understand. I think it is 280 plus. No, times 2, 280, 560. So yeah, 280, 560, 840, and then it adds the upgrade. So it doesn't take the upgraded number into consideration until afterwards. So it's 280, 560, 840, and then each upgrades adds 100. So 940, 1040, 1140, and then that's how it gets its final number. That makes sense. Okay. I can get behind that. But that would actually not be good. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this bomb down to here. And I think I could take over these areas. Or I at least thought I could. Like, I know they have some 700s, but I didn't. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Bomb didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. So I might have to intertwine that a little bit. Mix the bomb with little good old singularity. There we go. Got him. Got him. Nice. Got this guy too. Looking good. Looking good. Very happy with how that panned out. Very happy with how that panned out. And that is exactly why the singularity is extremely useful in this. Oh, this whole area got taken over. Nice. You're gonna fit another reactor in there. Nice. Might as well upgrade these guys too. Wouldn't hurt. Kind of seems like magenta is hurting a bit though. That's an 1800 right there. 1900, 1900. Yeah, I'm still kind of back to how am I supposed to take over these guys? Because I still am unsure. All I know is that taking over red would be very nice. And that's about all I know. Why is this not actually absorbing anything? Oh, the level of it is too high. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. Sure. Not gonna question it. Okay. Sure. Why not? I think this one over here is just bugged, but you know, it's fine. Not gonna question it. Any guys close to red that already upgraded? Because actually, I'm realizing that most of the guys that are close to red, I haven't actually upgraded yet. So, need to do that. This, I'm hoping, will be enough to take out one of these guys. Maybe. We're about to find out. Okay, that was enough for that one. So yep, strategy of take over one at a time. Got that guy. Now we go for this one next. Hopefully it'll be enough. I think it will be. Got that guy. surprised I never even upgraded this. I haven't upgraded that guy yet. Okay. So this area... That might have been a little too soon. Might have been a little too soon for that. Okay. Which is fine. That is fine. No zones in here. It's all just emitters. Okay. This has the magenta. We're going to see what happens if I put the one guy on it. But we're also going to be very prepared to send him off, just in case. Surprisingly, actually faring very well. Where's the 2 again? Where is it? Down. Yeah, unfortunately, yellow is getting very quickly overwhelmed, which does have me a little concerned. It might have been a little too much. So we can close that off. Which that's fine. We can just worry about this for now. Yeah, we just need to get rid of magenta. Problem is... magenta has all of this... This area is just funneling into magenta. So we're gonna... Yeah, so we need to block those guys off first. I feel like before we can really get any progress done on magenta, we need to get rid of their like main source, which I feel like was that. I feel like their main source was exactly that. That's just a power zone, not actually a big deal. Just do that, might as well. Let's see what happens here. Try to funnel it all into magenta. Try to weaken it as much as I can. That's really not doing anything. Really, really not doing anything. Okay, different idea. Block off every single magenta. Every single pathway that magenta could possibly have, we're gonna have to cut it off. We can take over this guy. Take over whatever we can, and then move on. And slowly just go one by one. You know, getting rid of whatever we can get rid of. And I think just doing it that way is our best chance. Our best plan of action is just doing it this way. We can get rid of that, we can Get these two right here. Best, just block that off. Get those two. Now we can move on. Where's the next magenta? Right here. We'll get this little guy right here. He's not worth very much, but we can still get him pretty easily. Without any sort of fight or anything like that. Next up on the chopping block, right over here. Actually, this area would probably be better off to take over first. Any other magentas? Any other magentas that could be causing me problems that are like... Oh, you know what? I completely missed. Literally, like, a whole bunch of magentas. But we're going to block these off for now. And that's just going to be my plan. Just block it off. Block it off as much as I can. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll even take over this guy. We'll even take him over. Why not? Like I said, go one by one. One at a time. One at a time, take these guys over. If we're able to. If we're not, then that's fine. Yeah, we're just going to block him. But now he's not able to provide anything to Magenta. Okay. So now we can go over to... Ooh, these guys are going to be a little rough, but... should theoretically be able to do the same right here. We could actually open that up. So Magenta is going to be extremely weakened by the end of this. Is basically the goal. By the end of this, Magenta should theoretically have nothing giving it any sort of, like, anything that could possibly benefit in that. Now, like I said, that is in theory. In practice, it's not going to be quite so easy, but in theory, that's how this should work. Now I just have to go through and actually upgrade and all of the guys, make sure that they're all upgraded, all the guys that I've taken over. That guy. These two. But yeah, Magenta is definitely still very strong. But again, the point isn't to completely take over Magenta yet. The goal is just to weaken Magenta as much as I can. And surprisingly, this guy right here is actually very good. Actually not able to get rid of it. Interesting. Yeah, not quite able to take over that one, but should be fine still, I think. Okay. We're gonna see what happens. there like a neutralizer? I haven't seen one around, but something that would neutralize would be very helpful right now. Let's see what happens here. Hoping for the best. This guy is going to get taken over. Uh, I'll just block this off. Put up a wall right here too. So I can move this away. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a little harder than I was expecting it to be. Okay, we should, yeah, okay, we're getting this area taken over though. So this is definitely a step in the right direction. Okay, so now that's taken over. Now we can focus on this area. Magenta is down to 300, which is very, very good. Even then, it's still problematic. It's still not quite enough. It just doesn't seem to be enough. This area over here is problematic too. But yeah, over here I just cannot seem to really break through. I'm gonna do this. Try to pull it away. I think that'll do. That'll do for now. We just need to get to number 6. Which is going to cause quite a few problems, but we're just going to have to live with it. Okay, we got number 6 open. That should help take care of some of these guys. Yeah. Now we're actually able to take out these guys. Like some of them. Okay. Once I get rid of this guy, like this guy, once he's destroyed, these guys will be very weak and won't nearly be anywhere even close to as big of a problem as they were before. So we should be okay for the most part. I'm gonna put a wall right there though. Yep, put that there. He's gonna get taken over. Magenta's gonna get severely weakened. These guys are basically useless at this point. This guy's there. Magenta doesn't have much going for it anymore. Even feeling comfortable to do that. We have red pretty much all taken over. Now, yeah, the only thing left is magenta. And magenta is like on the brink of being taken. It's like literally like right on the edge. Uh, gonna do that. Just so I can bring this down and then take over this guy here. Not exactly what I wanted to happen, but open up the floodgates. Oh, I forgot how strong that guy was. Yeah, let's yeah, no, we're not. Let's not have that happen. Let's not. Let's not do that. Let's switch those around. Um yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, magenta is on the verge. This area here would actually probably be useful to. Yeah, there we go. Start taking that over. What else could be providing magenta with any sort of power? I mean, I don't think there's anything, right? Unless this is still providing it. Which I guess could be the case. I don't fully understand how the Stargates work. So they could still be actually providing it with stuff. which I think is actually the case. I think that is what's happening. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll see what happens. Things are going well. Extremely well. It should be over fairly soon, I hope. Yeah, let's just see what happens when I hit that. Let's see what kind of chaos can ensue. You know what? We might as well open up this one as well. Just let the floodgates go. Just let them flow. That's me. You know, I could block that up though. At least for now. Yeah, I think I should take over all these spots first, and then move into the main section, which is at the top. I think that's a better idea. And for sure, definitely the idea that I am going to be sticking with, as it is working. Oh, these are 700, so they're gonna be a little bit before they get, taken over. But it's fine. Oh, wait, you know what? I should actually close this back up, because that would stop any extra flow. Because it was allowing flow from here. Yeah, see, that is still pulling from there, which is unfortunate. I think once I get more of these areas taken over, I think I'll actually be pretty good to go for like the center, like middle area. I really desperately want to get rid of this. That just did absolutely nothing. Which is why I'm like, maybe not quite yet. Maybe it's not quite time. Uh-oh. Magenta is going down. Magenta is going down. Now it's going back up. This will definitely help boost it up as well. It's literally right next to it, so that should definitely help a decent amount. Anything else I can kind of like open up, make everything a little bit easier? I'm gonna move that guy down. Yeah, now it's starting to. This is definitely starting to open up more. I think the plan is gonna be. Actually, I could also should capture these guys. Now I'm thinking about it. Grab all these guys too. Be a good idea. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have this guy go down to here onto the blue guy. Because I think that's gonna go pretty crazy. Yeah, 1560, that is pretty good. Now I can focus this side, which is fairly weak actually. Got a couple 1200s though. When I say a couple, I mean 4. But strategy of 1 at a time. Always works. Always works. 1 at a time and you'll be fine. And using a little bit of singularity weapon doesn't never hurt nobody. The fact that it's pulling from over here is really crazy. Okay, let's try this again. Pull it a little bit further back. A little bit like behind it, maybe? Maybe that would work. Not quite. We're gonna pull it to literally right there. There we go. Now this one's going to be a little bit more tricky to get rid of because we don't have the absorber there anymore. But hopefully this still works. I think it honestly should. Yeah, there we go. The amount of... Oh my gosh, their range is crazy. Bit of a flashbang with that. Oh wow, these guys are actually doing very well. I am surprised by how things have gone. Okay, well, might as well go all out. Just see what happens. It's kind of the strategy at this point is just go all out and see what happens. Okay, so that might have not been the best idea. Going all out and seeing what happens is getting some things destroyed, but a lot of things destroyed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So all out. Not such a good idea. Not such a good. Go all in. Go all in. Go back. Go back. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Everyone, back it up. Back that thing up. Jeez, yeah, these guys are incredibly strong. Like, surprisingly strong. This guy will be nice to have on our team. So at least there's that. Jeez. Honestly, I think I just have to like try to go all out. Like I don't know. Try to just pull all this up, I guess. Try to get this guy going as well. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Maybe try to go like one at a time, kind of like how I did with. I guess that's the strategy. Just go like one at a time. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Jeez, I don't know how to deal with these 1800s. Like these 1800s are crazy strong. And there's not like a neutralizer or anything like that. They're like 1900s, I should say. 1900s are crazy. Um. Yeah, I'm just not sure. You know, the fact that all these guys got taken over is actually really nice. Let me do that and see how it goes. Kind of just hoping for the best. Like, yeah, I mean, everything just gets taken. Just like My gosh. Like, definitely slowly making progress. Like that, but like, I wish there was a faster way of just dealing with these 1200s, 1900s, 1100s. Like, all these guys that just are like significantly better than my guys. You know what? This actually would not be that bad. One at a time here as well. I think we could make this work. With the amount of power zones in this, it's actually like really. Because I'm like, I don't. At this point, these guys are producing 1500, 1800, 12, 1100. It's like the only way I'm possibly even winning these is just because of the singularity weapon. And I don't really I don't particularly like using the singularity weapon. It just kind of feels a little cheap. But, I mean, there's not really anything I can do here other than just use what I'm given. Just barely was able to get that one. Okay, this area's next. This area is going to be a really big pain to get through. This area over here is going to be a really big pain to get through as well. I think maybe like this would be enough to deal with that side, but yeah, the amount of power zones is like so unnecessary. I need more. I need power towers, not power zones. That's what I need. Yeah, like I might be able to get this area taken, like that guy right there taken, which I did. It's gonna be a really big pain trying to get that area. Yeah, I should open that side up. I'm gonna try to pull it off into the corner there. Okay, I think I have to actually try to pull it more off into the corner so that it's not so gathered around him. That didn't quite exactly work. I have to just try to do 100, I think. And just pull it all. Just pull all of it. Just try to get it away from him. But it's just not quite enough. Wow. This is what I mean. These 1900s are crazy. I'll have to go one at a time with these guys. I think that's. shit. I have an idea of what to do over there, but it's just everywhere else. I'm kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I guess just go for that. I think that's nice. Okay, we got these two. Oh, and would you look at that? They're just gonna give me power zones. Literally nothing that I need. Oh, would you look at that? You know, if my guys got stronger based on power zones, you know, I'd be freaking set, but can confirm they do not get stronger based on power zones. So please stop giving me more power zones. Yep, just gonna have to go one at a time. Use that over there. I mean, I'm just not too sure. I have to do that. Okay, connect all that up. That's gonna get taken. Nothing I can do. Maybe it'll be able to stand. Wow. Okay, this is they're able to take over. Nice. Just have to do this one more time. I'll be able to take the battery out. I guess I just have to wait for more Aether to kind of build up there. Because there's not really anything else I can do. Just have to let it build up. You know what? I might as well let these guys just kind of run their course. Let them do stuff. It doesn't hurt, you know. Let them do something. Please take over this guy. Please take over. Come on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to try to pair them together, I guess, and do it that way. Let the either build up, get the bomb, send him over, and then use the singularity. I think that's I think that's my best hope. Just try to go one at a time. One at a time. We gotta get rid of these guys. Definitely can get rid of him. Might be able to get rid of him too, but I don't think that that's gonna be the case. Personally, just because he is annoyingly strong. Like, look at that. He is freaking fighting four battles at the same time and not. Oh, okay, well, he's budging a little bit, budging a little bit. Good, a nice singularity right in the middle there would actually, I think, take him out. Now, this guy, on the other hand, is going to be a big. Yeah, I think one, even a quarter singularity, I think right in the center there. I think that'll be, yeah, there we go. I see why this level is so long. It's not even because it's like difficult. It's just that it just takes forever. It's just very tedious. Did this area get taken over yet? Not. Nice bomb. Not a bomb. Yeah. But I didn't even need to use the singularity or the bomb. Nice. Okay, there we go. We're really gonna have to amp this up. Just raise it all up. Hope for the best. You know what I actually could do instead? Which okay, if that didn't work, I had a different idea for what I could have done actually. Which I didn't think about until now, but you can put two singularities as long as, two singularities at the same time, as long as the first one obviously lasts long enough for the second one to go. So like that could actually work, something like that. But am I good to like send them in now without stuff getting destroyed? We're gonna kind of find out. I think all that's actually left is just this area, right? I think I've taken over everything else. just gonna cut everything down. I don't even care about the number or anything like that. I'm just gonna bring everything down. Oh yeah, let's send this somewhere. 1860, which is still well, actually that's a 500 one, so that actually is more than this guy. But come on, come on. You think after all of this, you know you could like spare me a little bit of suffering, right? But no, they just can't stop. They just cannot stop. You know what? I'll show what I'm talking about with the multiple singularities. This should provide more of a pull as well. Yeah, see, there you go. So with the multiple singularities, it actually would pull like more, because you basically double the pull, because you have two of them instead of just one. So like for example, I could do this, do that, and then do another one. That sort of thing. Which surprisingly didn't work as well as I thought it would, but it's fine. We're just gonna pull everything. Finally coming to an end. Hopefully. This is it, right? These are the last two? I think so. I don't see any more. My gosh, these guys. No matter what I do, they still just hang on. Even with everything that I have, they still just barely hang on. Come on, just die. It's your time. The level is over. Just give up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Finally. Anyways, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Means the world to me. It doesn't cost you guys anything. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.